Charlottesville is right down the way. And I tell you, I warned about this. I warned about the mental state of America years ago. And I was the one that was deemed insane. I'm the one that's considered the terrorist, right? Because I've done so many wrong things, right? When we have all these social justice warriors coming out, we have all these people that are sick. They're disturbed. They're really sick and disturbed. Driving a car, plowing through people. That was an ISIS. That's the thing. Is that's it's kind of hard not to say this is an ISIS-inspired attack because over a year ago, ISIS was talking about using vehicles and taking people out with them. And before too long, we're going to start having VBIDs, vehicle-borne IEDs, vehicle-borne improvised explosive devices. And I lost so much because people want to consider me the terrorist. When a lot of the people that are out there are younger than me, that have no leaders. They're in this anti-social media generation. All I'm going to do, I guess all I can do now is just watch everything burn from a nice, safe distance, right? I tried doing something about it. I tried to clean up my community in what ways I could, and I was held down the entire freaking step of the way. And see, it's spreading. The contagion is spreading. Over 5 years ago, I spoke about this happening. And it's only going to get worse from here. A lot of the people that are in these little attacks or these little protests that are going on in Charlottesville, it's the lunatic fringe. And basically it was a race riot. That's all it was. Neither side really had an argument. All right. See, this is what the internet trolls do. This is what's happened. And the thing is that the internet party is rising. They know how to control the masses. I speak about it. The power of the internet. I've spoken about it countless times. And how we need to protect it. It's a powerful tool. And the thing is that most people are not using the appropriate ways. Take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong. And, yeah, millions of dollars in damages today. Because all the state police, they had a helicopter crash. I'm not even too certain how many people got ran over or hit in and stuff like that. But millions of dollars between equipment loss and all that. I mean, just what happened in a few hours probably cost about $10 million. The National Guard came out, and stuff. So, is that how we're going to start? I mean, I was trying to give, but really, is that how we want to spend what meager dollars we have here in the United States? Our dollars not worth a crap. And the thing is that these people are they're putting their efforts in the wrong freaking direction. Who cares about a damn statue? Okay, you know what? Yeah, but our survival is at stake. Our economy is crap. Our dollar is weak. We're about to go to a war. Everyone's got their guns locked and loaded. And the global economy is changing drastically. Technology is changing everything. I forget what the law is about technology, about computers and stuff, but every like 6 months it doubles its capacity. Well, that's pretty much what artificial intelligence is at today. Where it was 6 months ago is now where it's at today, and where it's going to be 6 months from now. And same with, basically this autonomous technology that I'm talking about. And we're not prepared for that. We were barely prepared to handle the technology that we have on hand at this point in time. We need to get our priorities straight. That's what we need to do. All this stupid divide and conquer, all this. The one thing that we all have in common is the damn dollar, a representation of our freaking time and labor. And it's being exploited. We're debt-based. Our entire economy is debt-based. The Federal Reserve creates money, hands it over to the United States. The United States hands the Federal Reserve some bonds. The bonds are, it creates bonds, I should say. People can buy the bonds, and basically that's buying government debt. The government bonds are government debt. And so many other countries own our debt because they buy the government bonds because they're secure, because we have a AAA credit rating. And going back to it, the thing is that, as I've said, about higher education, the students that come right out of high school, go into college, they're taking on this debt when they don't even have jobs. And the thing is, the banks will loan the kids the student loans, and and we'll have co-signers too, like the parents. And basically, the only thing that anyone is, the collateral is basically, well, I have good grades and I'll pay you back later. That's it. That's a person's credit for that, and the credit is debt. That's see and people don't realize this. They need to start paying attention to freaking what actually matters, not this mediocre freaking social crap. The social shit needs to be put to the side. And we need to focus on, we need to start directing our efforts towards the damn government, but not each other. We have problems with the government. The government's not doing its job, and we need to become better citizens. We need to become better organized. We need to go against the government, not each other. The government is the one that's hosing us. They're the ones that are doing this. And just like they're trying to take down the statue, well, that's basically, that's a non-issue at this point in time. Put a blanket over it for right now. Don't take it down, just put a blanket over it. And let's focus on something else. All right? What is the biggest problem? The rent's too damn high. The cost of living is too damn high. And the wages have not gone up appropriately. We need to fix our wallets. Can we focus on fixing our wallets? And then once our wallets are fixed, we can have formal discussions and debates on what to do with some of these other things in our lives. But let's just go to work for a little bit. Let's take back our government, because it's under corporate fascism, and it's been under corporate fascism for God knows how long. And we need to put the power back in the hands of the people. Can we do that? Can we make them our monkeys? Can we gang up on them instead of each other? This is sick, what we're doing to each other. You know, or we're acting like the rest of the uncivilized world. We're America. We're better than that, right? I think so. Sorry for going on a tangent. I do care. And I don't know what to do. I've lost myself. And the best thing I can do is just try and put myself back up and just remind myself, just like I'm trying to remind you of who we are. We all feel freaking defeated right now. Let's team up and work on a victory.